We're here across the street from the United Nations at the New York Foreign Press Center. Let's go inside and check it out and meet the acting director. Hi there.
Welcome. I'm Melissa Wahibi. I'm the acting director of the New York Foreign Press Center.
What is the Foreign Press Center?
The mission of the Foreign Press Center is to engage with global audiences about American policies, American culture, American values. We do that through working with foreign journalists who are posted here in the United States.
So you talk about engaging with journalists. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, generally their first engagement with us is because they want a press badge. So we do that, and then we have briefings. We also go on tours. We actually have a tour tomorrow if you're interested.
I am.
I will warn you, it's at 6 a.m.
Oh. So it's 6 a.m. and we're here with a number of foreign journalists, and we're going to go on a tour of the Statue of Liberty.
In Slovenia, I was mostly a sports writer. But okay, I did some politics too. The difference is now I have to cover everything.
You know, when you are in this city, in this country, you have a lot of energy, positive energy, and you want to do more and more, and you can literally cover everything.
Imagine you were a foreign journalist and your assignment was to a new country and all the challenges that you have to overcome in order to do that. It's helpful to them that they have an office like us that connects them with policymakers, with experts on various topics around the United States, to bridge that understanding between what I don't know and what I need to know for my audience.
The Foreign Press Center is really, really useful because of the access, and they get you the people, they get your contacts. They fix things for you sometimes when you need it.
You get this accreditation that really does give you a veneer of your place. It gives you credibility. It gives you a little bit of stature that you might not have had before.
We have about 1,500 journalists who are engaged here with the Foreign Press Center, who have a press badge that we've issued them. About half of them are in New York, about half are in Washington.
So we're here at the Foreign Press Center in Washington, D.C., and a briefing is just about to start.
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Washington Foreign Press Center. My name is Miranda Patterson, and I am the moderator for today's briefing. At the Foreign Press Center, us media relations officers wear a variety of different hats. It's my job to ensure that the journalists get to ask the right questions to our briefers and ensure that our briefers can explain accurately U.S. policy.
Habits of
the questions that you ask and the questions you ask in terms of policy, in terms of what should be done. I'm not an American citizen, but it still impacts me.
What we are doing here at the Foreign Press Center is providing foreign journalists that crucial element, which is access, giving them the access to the information, and really just giving them the autonomy to draw their own conclusions based on the facts that we've kind of presented to them. Special thanks to our briefers and for all of you who joined us to participate. Have a great day. Thank you.
Press freedom is important because truth still matters. And I think we have a big responsibility as journalists to really understand the story, be able to push back at the narrative and really get back to the basics of what journalism is.
The fact that you don't have to self-censor yourself, you don't have to think 500 times before saying something, that is the freedom that we should all cherish.
I so admire the work of our journalists. It's hard work. You have to synthesize really complex things into a narrative that your audience will understand and be informed by. And you need the freedom to do that.